My name is Shreya Kangovi. I'm trained as an internist and a pediatrician, and I'm currently a Robert Wood Johnson Foundation Clinical Scholar. I run the Patient-Centered Transition Project, or the PACT project. I was born in India and travel to India quite frequently and have had the opportunity to do some global health work there. Whenever I went to India, I would watch community health workers bridge the gap between the healthcare system and low-income patients. And I wondered why we weren't doing more of that back in the United States. A lot of people ask me, what is a community health worker? A community health worker is someone who shares life experience with their patients, race, ethnicity, language, but they're more than that. They're natural helpers. They're people who are always at somebody's bedside in their neighborhood or family, whether they're being paid to or not. They're people that give advice to young mothers who are struggling to figure out where to send their kids to school. These people are already doing good work in the neighborhoods that surround Penn. And the PACT project has helped us give resources to these folks so that we're able to harness the workforce that's already solving many of our deepest problems. We had a patient, Mr. Francis. He was returning to the hospital every 2 months for COPD exacerbations or emphysema exacerbations. He ended up having 6 ER visits and admissions over about a 6 to 8 month period of time. On the last one of these inpatient admissions, he was assigned a PACT partner, Mary White. And she went through the stages with him, really got to know him as a person in the hospital, but really more deeply when he returned home. She went and visited with him, sat on his porch, chatted with him, and started to realize that the reason that he smoked was because he had lost several siblings that year and had also been laid off from his job as an engineer. And he felt purposeless. He found himself chain smoking because of that. So she asked him what he used to enjoy and what his interests were and what really made him feel happy as a human being. And he told her that he really enjoyed music and he was always an amateur musician and that he was trying to teach himself how to play the keyboard, and that was really a passion of his. And so because she's from that neighborhood, she said, there's a community center right around the corner and they have music classes. Why don't you go sign up for them? He said, come on, I'll go with you. We'll sign up. And so she went with him to the community center and kind of went through the process with him, and he signed up for music classes. So Mary helped Joseph. He didn't have a primary care doctor that he liked, and so she helped him find a doctor that he was comfortable with and went with him to that visit and was the voice in the room that kind of nudged him to speak up and request a quit smoking patch, as he called it. So the combination of having him interested in a music class that was really addressing the root cause of why he was smoking, and it was giving him a purpose in life, and this smoking cessation protocol that he was able to request from his doctor. The result is that 6 months later, he not only goes to the community center to take music classes, but he teaches classes for some of the young people there, and he's quit smoking, and he hasn't been to the hospital since. Watching these people come out of the woodworks in West and Southwest Philadelphia has been amazing, and it's really been a humbling experience for me to realize what all is going on in the community, and all of the amazing activities that are being done by people who live in these neighborhoods in order to help their neighbors.